what's up? How's it going? All you Golden Sky Radio listeners, it's Coach here with the Inner Champions podcast. I can't believe we are on show number 9 for all of you. For those of you the past couple of weeks who have not been listening, uh, we have had a fun filled series for the first time. When I talk about series, basically, I was giving you my perspective on how to give you an easy access to become successful at anything you do. That is a quick recap of the past few shows, few weeks. I also want to let you guys know that today's show is going to be a tad bit different. Right now, we are currently filming a side profile view of myself to put on our YouTube channel. So, this show is also being recorded through a video, but we are still live and amplified for you here at our, online stations or studios. And we want to also grow our YouTube channel and the rest of our social media platforms. So if you have yet to do so, please follow us on all major platforms: Facebook, uh, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the above at Golden Sky Radio. TikTok is a little bit tricky. It's actually golden.sky.radio. Not too shabby, not too bad. Without further ado, before getting into show number 9, I want to also let you know there are going to be a couple, if not only one, use of profanity with the audio clip I'm going to share with you. It's not me using the profanity; it is the individual that I have decided to collect this audio take from. Now, some of you might ask, why, coach, are you deciding to use profanity? It is not the fact that I am trying to use profanity. It is the fact that Coach is a realist. Coach doesn't sugarcoat shit. And we are here today to let you know this is kind of the piggyback off of after you do your vision board, after you go through the whole process of, that, and why we are here and how to help maintain what we have built so far. And if you have yet to start on your vision board and your foundation and everything that we've discussed in previous shows, previous weeks, y'all better hurry up and get started because from here on out, it is going to move quick, it is going to move fast. And each and every week, we will improve, we will grow, we will get better at what we're doing, what we are providing here for you on the Inner Champions podcast, but also here at Golden Sky Radio. So, like I've said for a handful of weeks at this point, make sure you bring a notebook. Make sure you bring something to take the notes that if you do ultimately forget something, you, you know, don't feel like a dummy and just go, oh, I wish I would have caught that. But also, on top of that, you can refer back to, guess what? YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, at Golden Sky Radio. So, without further ado, and I'll stop rambling, let's get into today's show and talk about respect. Now, there's two different portions of respect. Yes, respect in general is one way, but respecting yourself is a whole other way. And I don't think there's enough of us in this community, in this world, in this livelihood that respects ourselves. And why do I say what I say when I say that? Because especially when we are focusing on these vision boards, our game plans of why we want to be great, of why we want to do what we do, we don't respect it. We don't respect the process. We are all about wanting to have it happen now. But as I've said in shows past, of are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to give up something that you like, or maybe it's a bad habit? Are you willing to give it up? Are you willing to make a change for the better? Are you willing to give up something so that the better can come in? Again, I can't do that for you. I can help you. I can assist you. I can guide you. I can lead you. I can hold your hand for a period of time, but I can't hold your pacifier. So when you guys are willing to, I guess, see the light, grow up, and have the strength within yourself to do what you want to do, to accomplish what you want to accomplish, friends, family, better car, better job, I don't know, anything, you have to respect the process. You have to respect yourself. Because if you don't, and I learned this at a fairly young age, you will burn yourself out. But like in anything that you do, you have to love doing it. So you have to love to get better. You have to love to want to do this and lead yourself the right way, because it's just, think of it as a drug rehabilitation center. They give you the platform, they provide it for you, but do you cut corners? Do you not show up on time? Do you show up 15 minutes late and expect the best out of it? At that point, ladies and gentlemen, you're cheating yourself. So respect it. Respect the time, respect the energy that people put into you. I will go off on a tangent for a second. Most recent people on social media platforms really don't respect, not necessarily what I have to say, but why I'm saying what I'm saying is because they come to me and ask me for a word of advice, a word of wisdom. I give it to them, and they just don't really show it in return. I'm not looking for it to be shown in return. I am looking to give you the tools that I know to use to make you great, to make you wonderful, to make you prosper, to make you your own successor. But and I'm not saying I'm the perfect person. No one's perfect, but I can lead you. I can guide you. I've been in this world a long time, ladies and gentlemen. And just to throw it in real quick, show number 10, guess what? It's finally the time to where you're going to get to know Coach from the top to the bottom. I also want to let you know that it probably will be close to an hour show. I am going to dive deep. I'm going to go from the earliest of childhood and tell you why Coach is here, what Coach is about, what Coach has done, and how I succeeded, and why I have so much passion and love for doing what I do to this day. There is a whole formula, there is a whole process, there was a whole experience of the failures, there was a whole experience of the good, the bad, the ugly, and we are here, and I couldn't be any more excited, any more happy for this opportunity. And I thank Jordan, your owner of Golden Sky Radio, on a monthly, weekly, daily basis, of how appreciative of this opportunity I am. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I will continue to give back. I will continue to provide. I will continue to give my best energy, my best effort to Jordan and Golden Sky Radio for you, so that you guys can learn something, take notes on something. I have looked at the analytics for this particular show, the Inner Champions podcast, along with the handful of you that are continued listeners. You know who you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of the amazing feedback. I did not think at this point the feedback would be as good and high valued as it has been. So I applaud you guys for an audience to for what you have done. You have been honest with me. You have been upfront with me, and again, like I said earlier, you as supporters, you are as listeners, don't sugarcoat the shit. You let me know what's up, and that's all I can ask of you, and I appreciate that, and I couldn't be in a better place. And I want to continue. If you are a new listener, please check out our website. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please go through there, contact us, contact the show, and give us reasons why you like something. Give us reasons why you want something gone. Give us song recommendations. This is a 24-hour radio station. And so please do those assignments for us so that we can grow, we can prosper, we can do this as a community, we can grow together. And like I said, at the end of the day, respect it, respect the process, respect everything in life that you want to be great at, want to be good at. You want to be a better mom? Respect being a better mom. You want to be a better dad? Respect being a better dad. You want to be a better coach? Respect being a better coach. Respect the process. That is a huge word to me. I think it is misplaced. I think it is mistreated. And more importantly, I think it's mistreated to yourself. I think that it is just not as what as it was when I was growing up. And I think it's a missing piece. I think it is the next piece that is important, and it goes to show you. I just appreciate that. For example, here at Golden Sky Radio, we respect each other. We respect the platform and what we do. We respect the content that we provide for you. And I feel like this show is a rant, but I feel like it is important because I'm giving you different ways to look at the level of respect. I still do have that audio clip for you that I want to play. I want you guys to know that how this individual looks at respect. I think it was a good eye opener for you guys to, like I said from the get go, from the beginning, to respect yourself and why respect is so important. So give me a couple seconds and I will insert this audio take for you, and then I will kind of give you my feedback on why I support what he says. So give me one moment.
If you guys would stop worrying about how much people respect you or don't respect you and started just worrying about what results you're actually producing, you'd get the fucking respect you're looking for. But nobody's going to give you respect. Nobody owes you respect. And you need to get over your own fucking ego and realize that there's no reason to respect you if you've not actually done anything. If you guys
So you guys, if you didn't catch on to that, you guys ultimately need to do the work first. You need to set the foundation. You need to set the boundaries. You need to put forth the energy and effort, because respect is not just accepted or just, okay, you're a good person, I respect it. What have you done? What have you sacrificed? What have you given back? What are the hours that you put into yourself, ladies and gentlemen? I've talked to a handful of new people on social media. Some are really good, some have a good outline, some have a good description, and there are others that don't know. They're struggling, they're confused, they're lost. They need the support, they need the help, they need the guidance, they need the love, they need the um, just remembrance of what's going on, how fast this world is moving. We're in 2026 already, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't believe where we're at. I love where we're at in some parts of the world, but respect, it comes and it goes. How are you willing to hold on to respect? How are you willing to respect yourself? How are you willing to respect those boundaries? Uh, you have to make that decision. I can't make the decision. It's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in. I know it's a lot to absorb, but I just think it's really, really important. And again, you can respect anything. Respect driving. How do you respect driving? Are you an aggressive driver? How do you respect people on the road? How do you expect people in crosswalks? You can put respect in any fashion, in any way you want, any direction or whatever. It's on how you want it. How do you want respect? How do you want respect to give back to you? Let me go into sports for a second. How do you respect the sport? If you don't respect the sport, and you don't practice the sport, and you don't practice the right tackles, and you don't respect, how people can steal the ball from you in basketball or what have you, then how are you going to accomplish anything? How are you going to get that respect? How you get that respect by practice. You practice, and not just practice sports, practice in life. Make those mistakes, make those errors, make those oopsies, and goes, oh, it may not work the first time, second time, third time, fourth time. Yeah, it works. It does. Practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes it be more consistent, more, uh, at the same pace. It's just one of those things in life, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, I think it goes, I guess, shadowed a little bit unnoticed, a little bit not presentable. And I think that, with me helping announce it, me helping it be more aware, people can slow their life down and just respect it. Yes, you can have fun in life. Yes, you can do things in life. Yes, you can. But there is a particular person over the last, let's say, month or two that has, I guess, forced it in me to respect the time that we have here. Um, no day is guaranteed. No day is promised. No day is given. And I have slowed my mind down to respect the fact that tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I am slowly understanding the fact that I am not invisible anymore. As anyone, I'm aging just like probably the rest of you are aging. My age yet has not caught up to me as far as mobility and the things that I have to do or go through on a regular basis. And I do respect it. I do take care of myself in that sense. But at the same time, I am a high energy, high motivating person, and I like to go, 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 go. But what I want to get into as far as respecting myself and respecting my own personal boundaries of just slowing life down, it is really, I guess, slowing life in general down. It has made me more of a, in a way, a happier person, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Do I want it to happen, one way or the other? Yes. And can I guide myself in that right direction so that it can happen in that way? Absolutely, I can. I am my own leader. I am my own advocate. If you can't already tell, I have a way of going with my words, and sometimes it can get me in trouble. Sometimes it can't. And it's just, what are we willing to do? How are we willing to, not make it better, but make it more consistent, make it more just presentable. How do you carry yourself? And this all plays with respect, ladies and gentlemen. It all plays in the same thing. In some ways, some people look at life different. Some ways, people are really religious with life, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how they respect, you know, themselves. That's how they respect the Lord. There's nothing wrong with that. I believe in, the Lord, a higher power. We won't get into that today or into that here right now, but that's just where respect come from, and I really want to encourage you guys to slow down your life, respect your life a little bit more, respect your process a little bit more, and see where you go. See how you grow. See when you slow things down, more things will come more natural. The situation's not pressured. The situation, it just happens because it's supposed to happen. The puzzle pieces fall in the right spot because they're supposed to fall, where they're supposed to fall, how they're supposed to fall, and sometimes you just can't control that. And another thing with respect, that I think, is that you have to allow those puzzle pieces to fall the way they're going to fall, how they're going to fall. Sometimes, a lot of the times, yeah, you do have control over that, because you do have control of. And I always say it, I know, but it's important, is who and how and what you surround yourself with. So many people forget that too. And everything that I am referring to, or going back in the, history books, I guess I could say at this point, for those of you that have been following along for this long, and again, I appreciate that, I respect that. uh, it, it's just respect. So I just wanted to come on today and just let you know, respect, respect, respect. But more importantly, not only are you respecting, the community, the world, the society, everything that we're doing within our lives, but respect yourself. Take the time to, and if you can't find the respect for yourself, find it. Find that happy medium. Find that, inner you. perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Inner Champions Podcast. Find the inner champion. Find that desire. Find that willpower. What brought you here? What got you to the point that you're at today? Was it a bad was it a bad breakup? Was it a bad relationship? You can change it. How are you willing to change it? What are you willing to do to change it? What are you willing to do to get better? What are you willing to, respect? Respect, respect, respect. I can't say it enough. It's a broken record. I know for some of you it feels like, Coach, you're running on. Yeah, well, that's what Coach does. Because I want to make sure that it is instilled in your brain after today's show is complete that respect is so important. I've seen it. I have looked at analytics. I have personally been a part of programs where they don't respect themselves. They don't respect the school that they go to. Prime example. You don't respect the school you go to, you get back what you give. Let me say that again. You get back what you give. So if you respect, you show the love, you put out the respect and you show the love, in time or in within the process, you will get that respect. You will get that love back. It may not be today. It may not be in the first hour of this show, but tenfold it will come for you. Tenfold if you do the right things when you're supposed to do them, how you're supposed to do them, and you respect them, it will it will do what it's supposed to do. It will be led for you, it will be guided for you. However, those are the things you can control. Those are the things that you can slow down. And again, with this individual, has helped me understand is that I can add and I can take away. So, like I've said in all my shows almost, is that if somebody doesn't align to how I would like them to, or I think that they should, I can remove myself from that corner. I can implement myself in another corner where the same liked things or respect levels are the same. So it makes it that much easier because I will say, through social media, Jordan included, um, she has the same level of respect, the same level of drive, the same level of passion, along with a former person that I brought on the show, Lila Ellis, excuse me. Um, Same thing. There's something about her that I've said in prior shows and even on her show that I just respect. There's just something there. I maybe it doesn't show itself right now, but in time it has and it will continue to do that. And it's respect. We respect one another. We respect each other's, you know, what we do, how we go about life, and I think that that's the best thing. Even here at Golden Sky, we respect Golden Sky. Golden Sky has given us a platform to give you guys the tips, the tricks, the secrets, but they're not really secrets. The thing with me and I guess the Inner Champions podcast, part of it is I'm willing to give you anything that you may want or may be looking for, but at the same time, I'm looking for you guys to reach out. I'm I'm also looking for you guys to, tell me what I'm doing that you like and what I'm telling or what you guys don't like. Um, I can take uh, uh correction or not controlled, but a certain level of criticism. I like to be criticized. I criticize myself on a regular basis because I think that that helps me get better, helps me stay strong, helps me do what I do for you guys in our Golden Sky community, to bring you the best content humanly possible. I love what I do here at Golden Sky. I don't like to put myself on as the spotlight, but for those of you that don't know, and I'm sure in a prior show, um, we'll find out that I am the Golden Sky radio station manager. Thank you to your owner, Jordan, for doing that. I am appreciative. I respect the responsibility. I respect the position. And I couldn't be any more grateful and humbled for such an amazing opportunity to go out and represent Golden Sky in the most respectful way possible to my local community, because I am located in a different location than Jordan. But with the level of technology, we can be across the world and still run a streamlined radio station for you guys. And I just love how technology can do that for you and bring things to life. And it's just growing and getting better. And thanks to different resources and search engines, a lot can get accomplished with little to no experience. For those of you that don't know, I have coached and I still continue to coach in the year 2026. But I have coached for a long, long time. And then to, I guess, start from scratch and learn how to operate and manage and run a online radio station has been something way out of my league, but I am learning quick, I am learning fast, and I love every bump in the road, because with those bumps in the road, you respect what you're doing, you respect the process, you respect the platform. Early on, we were both struggling with how to, program some things and program some promos and commercials and whatnot. And we just stayed the course. We respected it, and we got the assistance we needed. We weren't shy to ask for help. That is another thing that I think a lot of us forget to do. We tend to say that we'll do it ourselves and figure it out. But at the end of the day, there is a breaking point, and we were becoming to find that, because as simple as we thought it was drag and drop, which originally, when I did the research behind what we use here at Golden Sky to bring you this audio, it did look like drag and drop, and it is drag and drop, but there are a few different loopholes and different things we had to do and go about doing that. So again, we took the time to respect it. We took the time to respect this platform and everything that goes into making these shows for you, and now on YouTube this content for you. I just am thrilled. I am excited, and each show I feel like we are continuing to improve, continuing to get better. And I thank you all for this amazing, wonderful opportunity. And especially, like I said, for all you continued listeners, I know there is a handful of you. I know prior weeks we got up into the tens, 12, 13 people listening, and we want to do that for the rest of our shows. We want to do that for all the things that we've got here or got going on here at Golden Sky Radio. It's not easy, but I applaud all of you for taking that time, taking that sacrifice to give back to not me, but this radio station, this platform. Our energy and our efforts and our motivation and our desire is paying off, and I am lucky enough to see it happen. I am lucky enough to uh, get the feedback, and your feedback keeps me going, keeps me wanting to produce these for you, wants me to put out all of our other shows that we have going on here at Golden Sky for you. And that is my energy. You guys are my energy. You guys are my resource to go, okay, what do we need to do now? And again, lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to catch this videotaping, I guess you could call it, of a side profile shot of Coach. Get to know me. Go ahead. Also, while you're over there on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to leave a like. Share it with your social media platforms. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. I want to thank you all for listening here today to the Inner Champions podcast right here on the Golden Sky Radio station. Please make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Send us an email. You can access and get our email on our website at goldenskyradio.net. For those of you watching or going to watch on YouTube, scan the QR code or look at the thing scrolling across your screen right now and visit our website. Please go give us song recommendations. But without further ado, I want to wrap up show number 9, all about respect, here on the Inner Champions podcast. We'll see you next week. Thanks and have a great day.